If you're familiar with me at all, my name is John Justice. It's probably the Star Wars podcast that I do on this very channel. If you're not familiar with me, I'm here to talk briefly about the book that I wrote. It's a sci-fi space opera, and it's called Embark, written by John Justice. This weekend only, because it's the big game weekend, there's a special running on all three different formats of the book. You can get the ebook version for 99 cents. You can get the paperback version, this version right here, for only $11.99. You can also get the ebook for free when you purchase the paperback. The audiobook, if you purchase the ebook, is $7.49. It's free, the audiobook is, and I narrated it. It is actually free with an Audible trial. The regular price on that is $21.83. I wrote Embark because of my love for Star Wars. I was a fan of Star Wars before I was a fan of anything else. I saw A New Hope in Rosemead, California with my father at age 5, and I've loved Star Wars ever since. I wanted to create my own set of characters, my own space opera, build my own universe. I was inspired by what George Lucas gave to so many of us. On top of that, the book really is inspired by all the films and books that I love. The 80s movies that I grew up with, the coming-of-age films, recent films and books like Ready Player One, the Fast and Furious movies, the camaraderie of the friends, a little bit of romance, Say Anything is in there, of course, Star Wars, Firefly, Serenity, Guardians of the Galaxy, and while the book is not a copy of any of those stories are what inspired me to write this story. In the not-so-distant future, flight culture has replaced car culture. Two of Earth's largest corporations now supply the planet with the technology and fuel to make air and space flight available to everyone. Taft Gaurdia spends his weekends at an abandoned flying field, racing through the skies with his three best friends and the girl he longs to be with, Keitha Morrow. After receiving a mysterious message from her deceased NASA scientist's father, Keitha and Taft make a shocking discovery. With Earth now suddenly facing a great disaster, a ruthless and power-hungry enemy emerges. Unwittingly, Taft, Keitha, and their three friends are thrust into the middle of humanity's fight for survival and future among the stars. This is the first book in a trilogy. The follow-up book will be out a little bit later this year, and actually, the next two books will be out in fairly short order next to each other. I'm about midway through the follow-up to the book, and really, really excited to get the second book written and out there, especially after the overwhelmingly positive response that Embark has received so far. So again, go to Amazon.com, search for John, J-O-N Justice, 99 cents for the ebook, $11.99 for the paperback, and then multiple ways you can get the audiobook. Free with the Audible trial, $7.49 with the 99-cent ebook purchase, or $21.83 for its regular price. And if you purchase the paperback, again, you can get the ebook for free. So Amazon.com, search for John, J-O-N, Justice, and then check out this channel for the next Star Wars podcast coming up this weekend. I think we're on episode number 157. These prices are only available through the weekend. It's a big game weekend sale and seemed like a good excuse. So I hope you enjoyed the big game, and more importantly, I hope you pick up the book, and I really hope you love it. It's been a thrill since I started writing it, and it's been great to get the response that I've gotten so far, that I've received so far from those that have read the book. So I hope you'll take a moment and go and pick it up. Have yourself a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.